Alright, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get busy. Let's get to it, you feel me? Wait, what is this? Lil TJ tried to get back at Jack Doherty after he slapped him on stream. Let's see how Lil TJ finna get back for him getting slapped, bro. Hold on real quick.
This is the modern.
Hey, shut up, man. Don't be screaming on my TV. Alright, let's see Lil TJ get back, y'all. Was his man did his man try to record it, bro? Was he sit wait, what? So you got a failed recording? And see, this is where he went wrong at. Why did he cock his hand all the way back here, bro? I get he probably thought like, man, I want to get a real good slappy and I want to slap his whole face. What you were supposed to do was you supposed to get in a quick one, especially if you wasn't already like ready. I don't know what he was. What was he looking at? Like a shirt? What did he have a shirt in his hand? What was this he was looking at? Like a bag or I don't know what he had in his hand, bro. But right here, I know Jack Doherty. His senses was heightened. He seen this hand ready. He was probably like, "Oh my god!" And then he ducked his top, gang. You can't when you want to get your get back on slapping somebody. He probably called like, "Yeah, bro, it's cool, bro. We good. Waddy bam. Let's go ahead and just chill real quick." You feel me? I ain't even going. For if I'm being honest, bro, this looks like a. This looked planned and set up. Because why is he recording? Like, wait, let me rewind this back. Like, why is he's recording low key? Buddy right here is also recording. Like, what is this? And why is everything baby blue? Oh, he's holding a WWE Championship belt. Right here. This is where you went wrong. Because okay, look, let's slow this down. As Jack Doherty's head is turned here, by the time the TJ got his hand, see, look, he was supposed to bring his hand from down here and bow. He was supposed to be able to, you feel me? But I see he wanted to really like slap him in his face. But he like when he, let me see, how far can we get this? This right here, he seen this coming, so he failed his mission. He said stupid, and he ran. Look at him running. He running. He ran like Ricky. And then you missed. How you miss? Oh well, he got the back of his head. Yeah, come on, Lil TJ, bro. Lil TJ been going out bad since they shot him. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Jesus, Jack Jordy just treated that nigga, you pussy ass falling off rapper. Are we serious? I know the Twitter comments gonna be cooking him, bro. So how the fuck you miss? Wait, how the fuck you miss sneaking a nigga in front of you? Lil TJ, the lamest rapper I ever seen in my life. Jesus, bro. Jesus, bro. Just already had a clean one. You went home and planned this for days. Came back just to miss. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He did slap the he did slap the brakes off Lil TJ, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Did Jack Doherty ever learn his lesson? To my some how how you have a nigga lined up and still miss. See, I know why he missed, bro. He first of all, he trying to do too much slapping him. Why you biting your lip trying to slap him and got your hand all the way back here like he don't see that coming from a million miles away. He was supposed to, if anything, if he wanted to really get him, like, see, this is how I can tell Lil TJ one of them dudes. He might not be able to know how to fight, bro. He what he really could have did was like, he wanted to get a great shot and hold the WWE Championship belt. Wati bam. Then he could have had Jack Doherty hold it, and if he was smart enough, he'd be like, yeah, bro, raise the belt. And then he could have probably hit him with like a jab. He could have hit him with a jab, and like hit him in his eye or something. He could have did like something much crazier, bro. Hit him with like a two piece. He could have jabbed him, then came with a left. But you wanted to just cock the hand back, slap him overly extra hard, and just be like, yeah, I got my get back. Now everybody clowning him, gang. No way, Jack Joy just replied in the comments. Jesus, bro. How you letting Jack Doherty troll you, bro? Said turning personal beef into content for views, showing how much modern rap and streaming culture rewards drama over actual talent. Well, I don't know if, well, it probably is turning into some content for views. I don't know, bro. So every Jack Doherty clip somehow becomes someone's worst decision in 4K. True. Lil TJ, when it comes to taking L's, Jesus, bro. He got every championship belt in the world for taking L's, bro. What's up? What's up? G-O-L-L-E Boss. My bad if I botched your name, but that name sounds kind of wild, my nigga. What's up, my Nika? Come on, man. Don't ever type no shit like that in my chat, bro. You gotta be African or something. Saying that type of activity. What? Convicted speaks after minors were seen outside of Baccarat nightclub venue, where he cut ties with after making multiple appearances there. I have nothing to do with that club. I have nothing to do with this club. Anyone as anymore, I guess. Anymore as I stated. Why the fuck does it say anyone? Feel free to inform Miami PD. Okay, bet. I'm from Nigeria. I'm king of Wakanda. Shout out to you, my nigga. What's up? What's up, Bianca? What are you doing right now? Well, we're going over the news to see what's going on in the world right now. At the moment, we're really just pretty much with streamers in general. Did he drop the diss track to Drake's Janice Shut the Fuck Up remix titled Mike Shut the Fuck Up after being denied admissions to Castanet Stream University? So he dissed Funny Mike. Okay. The U.S. men's soccer team will split its $16 million in FIFA World Cup prize money with the 2027 U.S. women's national team under U.S. soccer equal pay agreement. So as long as the women qualify for the World Cup. So if they don't qualify, then what? They don't get no money? Damn, maybe they're gonna be working hard for that 16 million, huh? So I mean, they've won way more World Cups. Well, I mean, they've won way more World Cups than World Cup finals that the men have ever been to. The U.S. women's national team have won 4 FIFA World Cup titles. That makes them the most successful team in tournament's history, and have won 2. Having won half of all editions held through 2023. Okay, shout out to the women's World Cup team and whatever. That's unfair. It's cruel. Said me realized not can just change gender, and play and play at a mid level and still be paid millions? Jesus. So how much do they get originally? Like, do they get much less? Because, well, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know any women soccer players, so I'm assuming they get much less. Shout out to them though, man. Shout out to the men for splitting their bread with them. I don't know why they would be doing that, but W Conor McGregor, bro. I don't care about that though. Drake was ready to step in after his friend got into an altercation with a fan. I mean, I guess. Or was he gonna knock somebody out? Drake's bodyguard had Drewski scared. That nigga must be off of mid or something, boy. That shit must be beating his ass. Yeah, that nigga must have been off of mid or something, gang. Said the boy that sued over a rap battle. Jesus. I knew it was gonna be somebody in the comments clowning him. James Harden ignores Neon after Neon asked him to stream together while he's with Dennis Schroeder in Germany. Shout out to Neon, man. LARPing and shit. A 22-year-old landed his plane. Had to land the plane on her own. After her instructor was told, you know what to do, keep moving forward, organize his belongings and jump from the aircraft to his death. She safely. What the hell? I was hoping to say her. What? Like, okay. That's crazy, gang. Why would she jump? Why would he jump? That's nuclear. Justin Bieber, BTS, Madonna, and Shakira, whatever her name is, have all been confirmed to perform at the FIFA World Cup finale halftime show on July 19th. Okay. And they were so saying it was Drake. 10,000 subs every night. I hope you get to 1,000,000 subs. Come on, bro. From Spider-Man impersonator goes off and casting that, and I accept him to Streamer University. Well, this ain't the way you go about it, Spider-Man, nigga. If I'm being 100, well, I ain't gonna lie. Look, if I'm keeping it all the way funky, my opinion on this, bro. He said 10,000 subs every night. I helped you get to 1,000,000 subs. Come on, man. Oh, come on, bro. He goes off after not accepting him. He accepted the drummer nigga. I seen him accept the drummer nigga. But then again, I would say this. He had you at this nigga. Yeah, Kai had him at Mafia Don 3. What you were supposed to do, just in my opinion, what you were supposed to do is take your platform and catapult it into streaming. You could have streamed and did collabs and all this extra shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he feels like Kai owe him something, gang. But it's like I mean, look at the other. I would say this, bro. Look at the other two niggas that he put on. Look at Ray and Rakai gang. Those two niggas did something with their platform. Neither one of those niggas got accepted into the streaming the rest of 2026. They still gonna stream and do their thing, bro. How are you upset? Like, I don't get this. Niggas probably finna be cooking him in the comments. Okay. I don't know what did he say, like if he don't get in, he gonna off himself. Look, this is my take on this, and I kind of always give valid takes. At least I think I do. Um, you not taking your chance, or you not taking that opportunity that you had with you being at Mafia-thon 3 game, and not taking that opportunity and not catapulting yourself to new heights. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey and shit. But like you not taking that opportunity and catapulting yourself into new heights game is really on you. Like, what are we talking about, bro? How you are you blaming him for, like, you not being able to express yourself, or you not being able to hold the audience or keep a community or whatever the case may? Like, that's not on Kai Gang. That's on you. You got to be able to perform and keep people entertained and keep people watching, bro. How are you gonna blame somebody like, yeah, bro, it's 30,000 people watching, and these people watching right here, and these people watching right here, but ain't nobody tuning into the Twitch game? Okay, bro, guess what? You can try something else. There's YouTube, gang. You can go to YouTube and tell people like, yo, you can try to funnel your people to a different platform, which is hard to do. Not gonna lie, it's not like it's easy, but you can do it. There's a way to do these things. I don't get the whole crashing out and blaming somebody else. Like, I'm gonna put it like this, bro. Kai can't make people watch you. You getting in the stream university ain't gonna make people watch you neither. It's gonna get some eyes on you, but it's not gonna get people to stick around and watch. You gotta keep people entertained, bro. That's the art of streaming, the art of making content in general. If you can get somebody to watch, or you can get some, or you can hold somebody's attention enough for them to watch you, you're doing something good. I don't get the whole let me blame somebody else type that shit. Like, he would have a point, gang, if Kai wasn't able to put nobody else on. But he did this for Ray, Rakai, Talil, all them niggas, bro. Reggie, you feel what I'm saying? Even though these niggas may have had like a little audience beforehand, but you can say that Kai took these niggas and catapulted them to a different stratosphere in which they probably wouldn't have gotten to. Like, I ain't gonna say that they wouldn't have gotten there, but it probably would have took them much longer to get there. What are you blaming somebody else for your shortcomings for, gang? That don't even make sense. See, look, okay, this comment right here. This comment says it all. Cat boosted all his platforms. Let him on Mafia-thon 2 and 3. I thought it was just 3. We let him on 2 as well. To my son, gave him a free car. This is the definition of ungrateful. I forgot about the free car shit. I remember that now. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This nigga, come on, bro. See, and this is another thing. I want to say this. This is the problem when you make content And I forgot who did I see say this shit. I might have seen somebody else say this shit. I don't know if it was Tay or somebody, bro. But this is the problem when you make you doing content. Like, okay, how would I put it? This is the problem with you playing a character doing content. Like you playing a character or you not showing who you really are. It's kind of like if somebody does skits for a living and then they try to switch and flip over to streaming and they're kind of like not really the laughy, jokey, hee hee ha entertainment motherfucker type, and they more chill behind the scenes of doing skits rather than they are playing the character doing the skit. That's the problem. If you play a character on the internet game, most people are only looking at you as that character. They're not looking at you as whoever you may be. He plays the Miles Morales, Spider-Man, what they called them, like the NPC TikTok live streamers. The people that be like, yum, thank you for the chicken or whatever the hell they be saying. That's his problem. If he would have never came in as doing that and been himself, he wouldn't have this problem. At least that's my theory. When you come over here and you show your authenticity or you and your character also being like self-deprecating in a way, him saying like, yo, why they always trolling? Gang, this is a part of streaming. I'm sorry. This is something I had to learn too, gang. People are gonna troll you, gang. You just gotta learn how to troll back. Even though you can't see the people, you gotta be able to learn how to make jokes back, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing, bro? What's up, Ava? Yo, I love your videos. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Ava. Tomorrow, we got something for you, bro. What is this? Jesus Christ. Hey, hey, my nigga. Hey, shout out to the people on Twitter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, bro. Everybody just spamming job application. Oh my god, bro. Let me see his. Let me see what they comment up on the dude shit. Speaking of ungrateful. Wait, speaking of ungrateful, should see how Yana did Marlon after he took her from a nobody streaming on the PS4 to 300 viewers to world famous in a couple weeks. Jesus Christ, bro. I feel like this account always types this. Am I wrong? Let me see, bro. What are they saying in the comments? Says Stream University did that. Stream University did that. Not wait. No one knew Gunna. No one knew Gunna. Yana, I meant. Wait, I think they meant. I mean, before she went to SU. So the twist stats are there. So when Marlon found her, she was literally averaging 200 views. So was crying about falling off and was a sad character on your Rage streams. Jesus, boy. Where's he getting all this information from? How does he know all of this? Is he like searching this up or what? Said world famous, get off the internet, holy exaggeration. TikTok numbers say much tard. Say even had a fan in Europe. Wait, who would never know her name, saying her name to troll him. She got people coming up to her for pictures just because of him. Damn. Show about my fuck no. Streamer Rusty boosted her views. You dumb fuck. Said she was pulling views before Marlon, so get out. Said get it out your mouth, gang. You slobbing. Somebody get that nigga dick out your throat. To my Marlon ain't do that shit. Nigga just getting on here saying anything world famous, bro. Just shut the fuck up. Streamer you did that goofy. God damn. Said gang he did it. Cal was also a big party on the blowing up. I mean, I don't know, bro. Dudes stay putting this in comment sections. I might have to do my own deep dive research on that shit. Cause why dudes steady saying that? Said none of that means shit. I bet he wait. I bet he'd rather get put on than all of that. What? Said on top of that, he got paid for his time. Said, wait, this man got a free car and still crashing out. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This nigga gotta be retarded, bro. So he just has to make everything about himself. Said, bro, you got your first car made you famous. The least you can do is be grateful. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did gift him this all white Mustang. I remember this, bro. Said, how was he mad when they got a free car from Kai and Ray J? Nobody owes him everything. Nigga said, nigga gave you clout. Said, nigga gave you clout and probably money for being in his subathon. Well, yeah, he did pay that nigga. To my some, he owe you nothing, little nigga. Crown line says a lot. Yeah, that's true. Said, dude's a loser. Said, dude's a loser. Bring it up in Kai's face. A prime example of a nigga being ungrateful. Said, an ungrateful ass nigga. Said, Kai boosted bro following, gave him a career and allowed him to be in Mafia Time 2 and 3. Said, can't give nigga shit. Yeah, that's true. Said, loser really got handed the largest platform on that side of the internet, had all the attention on him. Had all the attention on him in the attention economy. Somehow, and is still unable to carve out his own niche on his own credibility. Failure. Yeah, that's a fact. This is this is what I was just saying, bro. I don't know how the fuck you could have been on Casanat stream. Largest, if we being honest, and I've said this before, you could either put him 1A, 1B, 1-2, him a speed, however you want to slice the cake. Don't matter. You could pretty much this nigga's top two biggest streamers in the world. You could just say in the North America or whatever, because maybe it's some streams in Europe, whatever. It don't matter. You get on the biggest streamers platform game and you can't carve out a little piece of his fan base or a little niche community for yourself to stream to, you're a failure. That says a lot about you, gang. It says a lot about your character and what you may have prioritized versus what you didn't prioritize. Maybe he had shit going on in his life, maybe he didn't. But if he wanted to be a streamer, gang, he would have tried hard to at least keep his audience. Like, what are we doing, bro? But Braun gave us fuck to stay grounded and keep the grind. All this is gonna do is make anyone. All this is gonna do is not. All this is. Whatever, bro. That niggas on Twitter can't type for shit. Shout out to this nigga for being a fucking NPC idiot and not being able to create a community. This nigga's dumb. Charleston White reveals he will be joining OnlyFans after posting an explicit photo on Instagram. Come on, Charleston White, what are we doing? All my comments? Oh no. Oh my god. Alright, I'm good. Any love crash down people trying to get there. Trying to get to their destination. Wow. Jimmy Paul brought the entire role to film TikToks. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, man. You know you can't block the street, gang. You know you can't, but come on, gang. Jesus Christ. Oh my God! Not only one car, but two cars. I know they gonna be cooking her, bro. So we not bothering nobody while people are clearly being bothered. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, twerking is not a valid response. We need laws in the street. If they did this on like a dead end street, it would have been much better. Yeah. This is crazy work, bro. Said TikTok is more important than you get to work hospital or elsewhere. What do you think is more important, learning or TikTok? TikTok, of course. And they was filming a TikTok. I guess shout out TikTok, my nigga. Maybe TikTok. I don't know, my nigga. Shit. Maybe TikTok like on 10 or something. You feel me? Ray confronted Sarah Schroff after getting accepted to Stream University despite not streaming in nearly 2 years. Said she didn't even realize she had been selected. To my grown ass man hating for not getting. Hell no, she trolled this nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Her not streaming for a year and a half and getting accepted is nuclear work, bro. Now that's crazy, gang. How you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her for getting accepted, but you didn't stream for a year. Well, how the fuck she get in then? Well, it's not only for stream, but it's titled Stream University, but it's not only for motherfuckers who stream. It's for motherfuckers who create content in general. But damn, gang, not streaming for a year and a half, bro, and you get accepted. Damn, boy. Jesus, bro. That's too nuclear. Shout out to her, man. Say Ronaldo confronted KSI for leaving Simon. He responded because he wanted to join Core instead. He laughed in this nigga face. So Ronaldo recently reunited with KSI after his departure from Simon for 13 years. So Ronaldo spent 2 hours driving around Santa Monica Pier. They're featuring KSI Make Me Laugh video. Uh, it had left minutes before. Wait, what? Jesus Christ. Family friendly streamer Nick 830 reveals she will be playing GTA 6 but will ban all laws. Said driving on the right side of the road, ban the stoplights, stopping at stop signs, crossing crosswalks only, and not going on a non-family friendly and not going to non-family friendly clubs. Well, turns out you won't be playing GTA then, brother, because what the hell are you doing? DZ has resorted to getting a 9 to 5 after being denied to Stream University. Jesus Christ. Shout out WDDG for working the, you feel what I'm saying? Says they Ronaldo replies to NPC Miles Morales for dissing Castaneda not accepting after saying he had the easiest layup after Mafia 3 and did nothing with it. See? Ron, I ain't gonna lie to you. Casual W Ron take when Ron sees some shit that's crazy. You literally, I don't know if dude don't know this. The Mafia-thon, you had Mafia-thon 2 and 3. Both of you had two Mafia-thons, plus he gave you a card game. Mafia, I'm sorry, bro, but this is my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but Mafia-thon 2, Mafia-thon 3 is much bigger than Stream University. And I'm not saying Stream University can't be bigger than that, but those Mafia-thon people was tuning into that game. There's no way you didn't you didn't like you literally had the easiest layup in the world. All you got to do is jump off your 2 feet and put the ball in the rim, and you smoked it. Oh my god. That's a fact, bro. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? What's wrong with your community, gang? Obviously you not being enough of a personality, bro. In order for people to watch you, gang. Like, there's no way I could have ever got this opportunity, gang, and not did nothing with it, bro. I would have did something, bro. I don't give a damn even if it wasn't on no streaming full time, nigga. I would have been making YouTube videos. I would have did something, vlogs, anything. You see, nigga, you could have resorted to doing food content. These niggas would have fucked with you, bro. I got a strong ass community, gang. There's no way he was able to put on Ray and Rakai and you not be able to do nothing with what you got going on. This, I mean, if I'm being honest, bro, it shows who really wants something versus the people that don't want something. Them niggas really wanted that shit, bro. They really wanted that put on. It was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to, you feel what I'm saying, put this work in. But like, come on, gang, what are we doing? Said bro ended up with a car. Bro ended up with a car in the 30-day opportunity, and niggas still complaining. Said this is why you can't do shit for people. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Said for real, niggas had 30 days, didn't do anything with that chance. Said like Rakai. Said like Rakai, because remember Rakai was supposed to be there for 2 days or something. Said, but he was genuinely just a funny nigga, and the chat was fucking with him, so they kept him. Said the Spider-Man nigga just sold. He's an NPC, exactly. And this is, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I still feel like what I said stands. This is what happens when you make who you are as a person, or who you are as a content creator. When you make your content, or your content is centered around you just being a character. If you center your content around you just being a character, gang, people are just watching for that character. They're not watching for, oh, I don't even know this nigga's name, but NPC Miles Morales. They're not watching for you, gang. You played a character on his stream. You should have got on there and been yourself, my nigga. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga, bro. Said now God's gonna hit him when he ends. Said when he now it's gonna hit him hard when he reads that he's an NPC. That's a fact, bro. Um, Said Rakai's a funny dude, tries way too hard. He's just obnoxious. Said Miles. Said Miles was there at night while everyone was asleep. He had the task. He had the task, and that was to keep. And that was to keep subs coming. Well, his. If I'm being honest, I seen Mafia-thon 3. I didn't watch every part of it, but I seen the little nighttime shot. I was catching it sometimes. His job was to really just read off the sub names, gang. Your job wasn't to do anything else. You didn't have much else, bro. I mean, I can get people probably subbing for that reason. I'm not gonna say nobody did, but your job was to read subs, gang. You didn't have no other job. What's that word, Caden? Somebody he did that wasn't able to. Say he did that wasn't able to attend the main group shit. It wasn't able to attend the shit the main group was doing. Said big difference. It falls back into exactly what I said. When you make your character, I'm like, when you make who you are as a content creator, and you surround yourself with playing a character game, people aren't going to watch for you. They're only going to watch because you play a character. Like if I jumped on this bitch and I was dressed up as Superman every goddamn day, people would be like, oh, this the Superman nigga that stream as the Superman nigga. And I'm not saying that you can't be more than that, but it's gonna take a lot for you to be more than that. You gotta be willing to step outside your comfort zone or your shell and be you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who he is as a person is like somebody wanna watch, bro, but that shit is ass, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? How's your day, bro? I've been decent, Kaden. I can't call it, brother. You feel what I'm saying? How your day been, my nigga? This Miles Morales NPC nigga, I don't know if you seen this shit, bro, but this nigga's wildin'. So it sounds like a plot twist where it's a side hustle. Wait. So it sounds like a plot twist. Where's the side hustle was just wait, where the side hustle was just a long nap? Huh? So bro probably got way more screen time than Kai himself. He said let that ungrateful motherfucker keep crying. Somehow we can keep clowning him for it, yeah. So I've been good. What happened? What happened about the Miles Morales dude? He was just crashing out on I don't know if he was crashing out on Twitter or TikTok or Instagram. But he was just crashing out on Kai for him not getting accepted into Stream University, saying, "Yo, bro, I helped you get to 1,000,000 subs. Yo, bro, I helped you with your Mafia-thon shit, bro. You couldn't let me get into Stream University." And Stable Ronaldo just reacted to it and was like, "Yo, my nigga, you had way more than Stream University. This nigga was on Mafia-thon 2 and 3. And this nigga gave you a car. Ray J and Kai both, they gifted this nigga a car, a Mustang, all white Mustang. I don't think there's much more he could have did for you. And he compensated the nigga for his time being there. He paid you some bread for you being there, gang. What did you do? Like, how did you not? And my stance on it is he played a character on Kai's stream. Well, he plays a character in general. His name is NPC Miles Morales. Nobody actually knows his real name, or he didn't. Even if you chose a stage name, this was a bad stage name to choose. NPC Miles Morales. Now people just think of you as an NPC. He's a nigga that's still on TikTok and be like, hey, thanks for the galaxy. 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 That bullshit. Like, when you do that, it's like, okay, people are just watching for that. If he would have got on there and just started talking as himself, nobody's watching. That's where he went wrong. Build your platform being you, not playing a character, because that character only lasts for so long. NPC streamers on TikTok, I don't know if they still huge. Maybe Caden, you could let me know. I'm not on TikTok. I know people your age is really in a TikTok sphere. You let me know if NPC TikTokers are still like a huge thing. I know it was like 3 years ago or like 2 years ago. That's crazy to me, bro. Say, how can you be ungrateful after someone gives you a car? Somebody helped you out a lot. Yeah, that's the same thing I'm saying, bro. Like he squandered his whole opportunity, gang. Like that's like not even squandered it, bro. He didn't do nothing with it, gang. Like how? How did you not do nothing with that opportunity, bro? How did you not have like, oh, a YouTube page, or even if he was just doing TikTok or Instagram or whatever the hell the case may be, he could have got a lot out of that, bro. And he didn't do nothing with it. Let me see. Let me read some more of these comments. Said, bro, that shouldn't do any that shouldn't do nothing for anybody. Just kind of getting millions. Just kind of getting a million bot subs. Said Clover's lowest end chains. Said possible. Wait, Clover's lower end possible. Close lower end chains possible. Said let alone Kai got to use everybody he wanted for entertainment and views. Let alone the fucking cam girl type entertainment asking for subs. Okay, look, I'll put it like this. Obviously, whoever this person just the nigga that just commented this is an idiot. And these are the type of people that's like, let me dick ride and hate on Castanet for no reason. If this shit would have did nothing for nobody, bro, if Castanet subathons did nothing for nobody, he would have a huge point if Talil, Dez, Nim, Punga, Rakai Ray, Tota, if he would have a huge point if none of those niggas had followings. Like, before Mafiathon 2, which was, what, 2 years ago, nobody knew who the fuck Rakai was, gang. Well, some people did, but that was a small community that he had built. Him being from wherever the hell he's from in New York or whatever the case may be. Nobody knew him on a large scale, gang. People now know who the fuck Rakai is because of Castanet. Ray, a random Asian nigga from Taiwan, 3-4 years ago. Nobody knew who the fuck Ray was. People now know who the fuck Ray is because Kai. Niggas would have he would have a huge point if Kai never put no nigga on. If nobody ever was eating off of this nigga. All of these niggas are eating off him. Reggie included. Even though Reggie, I've seen his content before and he was like known. How he's known now, before Kai fucked with him, no. He would tell you himself he wasn't that known before Kai got to fucking with him and shit. Or Kai gave him like an opportunity and a spotlight and shit like that. So I don't really get people saying this. This don't even make sense to me. Maybe I'm thinking of it in the wrong way. The Officer Dummy didn't make the most of him off your time. Immediately did his own subathon, grinded. Office drummer didn't make the most subathon. Immediately did his own subathon, grinded. Why is Leaker acting like he can't succeed without a handout? Iron Man told Spider-Man if he wants. Iron Man told Spider-Man if he was nothing. Iron Man told Spider-Man if he was nothing without the suit, then he didn't deserve to wear it. Damn. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That kind of that kind of, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not on TikTok either. So, but I'm sure they still do NPC stuff. Okay, bet. So no, I think you're completely right. Yeah, it was just, I don't see how somebody could be like, damn, bro, you didn't give me enough of a handout. And I can read between the lines of what he's saying. He's pretty much saying people aren't, from me doing all that work that I did, pretty much, and you got compensated for it. People aren't watching my streams. People ain't watching his streams at the rate that he would like them to watch his streams, I guess. Or he's not able to hold his audience's attention enough. That's a him problem. Like, what niggas be saying? That's a skill issue. That's a skill issue for this nigga. That's not Kai's fault, man. It's not Kai's fault. You can't be enough of a personality, nigga. What are we doing? How the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So if that's a streamer being at Mafiathon 3, except for a month straight, with the kind of viewership, did nothing for them, said maybe streaming ain't for them. Exactly, bro. Said, bro, what? I'm speaking facts. Fuck what y'all saying. Like what many people at the Mafiathon are doing nothing. Like what? Yeah, this must be a little ass kid, bro. This nigga gotta be an idiot. Like, he has to be dumb. Said, and that's Kai's fault. Too much. You can't give people an opportunity. Then said, then they still bitch and don't. Then they still bitch and didn't give. Say you didn't give them more opportunities on top of that. To my gifted that Miles Morales nigga a whole car, had him on stream, interacting with him every night. Said the fuck more you think he can do exactly. So he got music viewership for 30 days on top of that. It said could have easily been himself in. Said Cat didn't make him do that Spider-Man shit once. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. He could have easily been himself doing that shit, but like, why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He said crazy how people switch up when. Said crazy how people switch up when you go from a bum to a celeb. What you mean crazy how people switch up when you go from a bum to a celeb? Not saying God's a bum or something. Are you saying the Miles Morales nigga, or I don't really get it? What I'm saying is this nigga had too much of an opportunity, bro. He had too much of an opportunity, and he didn't act on it. Like, that's retarded, gang. That's like me. That okay, bro. I'll put it like this. That would be like me streaming with either Kai or Speed for like 2.5 weeks, bro. And y'all know I stream and y'all know I make content, and I don't get. I'm not even gonna say I don't get nothing out of it, but I don't at least put myself out there enough for somebody from they community to come and watch a nigga, or put myself out there enough for people to be like, oh shit, I feel like this nigga dope. Let me come tune into his streams. That's a skill issue for niggas. I'm sorry to say it, bro, but it is. It's a fact. Like, that's not a person. That's not the person's fault. You know what I'm saying? Said nah. In general, said people when you a bum, they treat you bad. Said, but as you make it act like they were your day ones or your best friends. Well, yeah, that's in general, Caden. That's not. That ain't really got nothing to do with this situation. That's an in general thing. That's for everybody, bro. I mean, you can. I'm pretty sure we could throw that jacket on anybody, bro. Like if you go from like nothing to something, and then the people you may have been hanging with, and then you stopped hanging with in order for you to grind and make it somewhere, and then they look back and be like, damn, bro, you ain't gonna fuck with me, gang, no more type activity, and it's like, my nigga, no, I'm not doing that with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got really nothing to do with this. This is more of a, oh, you was around a famous nigga, he fucked with you and gave you a spotlight, and you failed to execute and keep an audience. This is more of a that thing. But I get what you saying though. Uh, okay, see, this is the perfect comment. Said this is, I ain't gonna lie, this is the perfect comment right here. Said maybe it's because bro based everything off him being an NPC, and he might know his time is he might know his time is coming without that casting that re up. Said these niggas are weird and entitled. Said Talil Nim was out they body over another male. Huh? Talil and them was out they body over another male. Okay, I don't really get the last sentence, but the first two sentences, I agree with this nigga on heavily. Like, it makes total sense. Joe Bartolozzi says the only people who would show up to his Stream University class would be Jason and Stable Ronaldo, only to make fun of him. Jesus. I mean, if I was a Stream University, I'd show up to the Joe Bartolozzi class, man. Jesus. if he couldn't get big on his own after being a star attraction for 30 days, said the fuck does he think the fuck he said the fuck does he think he's gonna the fuck does he think being a side character number 34 for 4 days gonna make him? Jesus boy. Shout out to this nigga, man. He's an idiot. JC went off on his chat for claiming he supports racism because he supports Leo Messi. Okay, that's a dumbass take. Joe Bart is so underrated. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I came up on Joe Bart content, I want to say like 6 months ago, and I was watching him. I think the first thing I watched from him was I don't think it was a racing simulator, but he was playing like racing games, but he was like getting drunk while he was doing it, and I watched it. I clicked on it randomly. I'm like, damn, who is this nigga? Cause I think I seen one of his videos when I recommended one time. I'm like, damn, who is this nigga? And then I started watching it. I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga kind of funny. And then I started watching his reactions and his gameplay shit, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga's dope as fuck. And I didn't realize Joe was as massive as a streamer as he was. I thought Joe was like a small niche streamer game. This nigga's a massive, fucking creator. This nigga got 25 fucking million followers on TikTok. Like, see, that would be a great example of someone who, I remember when I was saying this, being able to funnel people that watch you on a certain platform, because that's, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's that may be his biggest platform, or used to be, or whatever the case may be, because he got 25 million on there, over like 2 billion views, something crazy. And then he got like 5 million subs on his main channel. His gaming channel got like 1 million or 2. He got a philosophy channel. His VOD channel go crazy. I'm like, this nigga averaging like 900,000 views every video. I'm like, yo, this nigga, if I'm being honest with you, for streamers who would want to make it or do something right, I'm not gonna say that you should follow his exact model, but as far as what he does, I'm saying you should follow not how he does it, but having a main channel, a VOD channel, maybe even another channel. Having a main channel, a game channel, a VOD channel, and maybe another one, and then being able to produce content for all of those, would be dope as hell. Like, that's something I could look at and be like, yo, I fuck with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you should watch a video of him playing a school game or a SpongeBob game. It's mad funny. Yo, I'm gonna look for that shit, bro. I've seen him do a lot of like game and shit, and I'll be like, damn, gang. And he play like small niche games. It's not like he playing games that everybody else play. Of course he do, but he play like Fortnite, Rocket League, CS:GO. I seen him play a lot of shit, but he'll play like small and niche, scary games, or just like different type of games. And I'm like, damn, this is some shit that I would want to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not kind of like jump in the hole of being like, oh, let me just play Call of Duty or whatever. I mean, from the start, yeah, I would do some shit like that. Like, get yourself known in a certain space first, and then you can just switch over and shit like that. But you gotta be able to, how would I say this? Be multifaceted in certain game and shit that you're gonna be playing, which is something that I would have to learn. But I feel like I could do all that on the fly, because I put it like this: the reason that I feel like that is because I started off doing reactions to a lot of body cam videos, or a lot of crime videos in general, and I would say this was like a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. I was looking, and I want to say it was Joe that kind of, I started like looking at what he was reacting to, and I'm like, damn, this is kind of the stuff I want to start reacting to, other than me reacting to body cam or crime videos all the time, like the EWU, Dr. Insanity, Midwest Safety, Cold Blue Cam. I'm like, I was reacting to a lot of that shit, and I wasn't posting much of it, but I wanted to start reacting to like other shit. And I'm like, this shit look dope, gang. So I stepped away from the body cam shit, and I feel like I got it down packed on reacting to the other shit that I react to now. Like, being able to switch between different shit is something that I like, bro. I don't like being like, oh shit, let me drive down this one fucking lane and let me keep coasting through this shit. It's like, nah, bro, it's time to let me switch this shit the fuck up. Like, I don't know. It's something that I like about that type of shit. It's a challenge for me, bro. Said, bro, I watch body cam videos all the time. That's a fact, bro. I used to watch them joints off stream all the time too. But then again, I was like, it's getting too repetitive because I was watching them a lot off stream and I was watching them all the time on stream. And I was like, I'm like, this ain't good. I need to switch it up, bro. And I ain't watched a body cam video in a minute. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, if I do watch one on stream, it'll be a Doctor Insanity video. Either Doctor Insanity, if it's a Midwest safety video or a cold blue cam video, it got to be something like, it got to be like a big ass video or some shit like that. Even, and more than likely, I probably won't post the shit because I never do. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's a fact. I don't know why I say that's a fact, but whatever. Let me see this shit. Jinxie went off on his chat for claiming he supports racism because he supports Messi. That don't even make sense. Facts. Yeah, that's a stretch, bro. That's a stretch. And I get it's probably because of like all the whole speed thing. But the lady that was being racist towards him or the kid or whatever that was being racist towards speed, they don't represent, I'm not gonna say that they represent all of Argentina because I can't say all Argentinians are racist. Mainly because I don't know any goddamn Argentinians, bro. I don't know anybody from Argentina. So I wouldn't be able to tell you that they are racist, but if I had to take a wild guess, would I say that they, not all of them, but would I say that there are racist people in Argentina? Of fucking course. I've seen little videos, motherfuckers making like, yeah, bro, these people, I was in Argentina and they don't like black people or whatever the case may be. If you think, if I put it like this, if you think that I think anybody with pale skin, no melanin, don't like black people, or that they, well, pretty much that they don't like black people, gang, that's not a surprise. Not to me. Like I don't like, it's a whole lot of racism in America, bro. I live in a city that's very goddamn segregated. Chicago's a very segregated city. Some areas you got a lot of mixing and mingling with Hispanics and blacks, and you feel what I'm saying, and people rock with each other and all that. But for the most part, the city is segregated. And you can tell. Drive your ass down Lakeshore Drive, my nigga, and see how the gentrification just happens within the blink of an eye. See how you go from watching, or see how you go from seeing poverty, crackheads on the street, black people, trash, to beautiful parks, well kept neighborhood, no trash on the ground, white people jogging, walking their dogs. It's really like, I'm talking about a whole culture shock, culture shift when you cross a street, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't surprise me if somebody from another country is racist. But you saying that, oh, you support Messi, you support racism, gang, that don't even make fucking sense. That's like saying, oh, if you support Braun, you hate Mexicans. Huh? Facts. W Jinxie for getting on they motherfucking ass, nigga. So Superb Baby dropped a hilarious skit about how smaller streamers switch up once getting accepted into Stream University. Why he keeps slapping this nigga? You might get in Dreamer University. Hell no. I wouldn't be surprised if so many niggas do act like this. Like, nigga, I got industry university. See, if people was doing this, this would be me doing this shit, but on some funny shit. Like, man, nigga, I got industry. I'm the one now, nigga. I'm him. And then it's like, damn, bro, you only average like 2 viewers, you bitch ass nigga. So shut up. Ah, W Suburb baby though, man. W, damn, get this shit up off there. Did my fucking stream crash, bro? It had to, cause it did some weird shit. Let's get it though, man. Let's. Damn, stutter like a motherfucker, man. Type of rap fans. Okay, we watched that. Protein. I don't care about that one either. The corny world of scalping. The art of oil farming. Let's do a St. Don video first. Yo, appreciate everybody liking the stream, man. That's dope. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Questionable hypotheticals by St. Don. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. 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 Ooh, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I can't even front. Now that I just heard this, now that I'm just thinking about it, Family Guy has some of the wildest or best hypotheticals of all time. Would I rather be a homeless man with a 5% chance of getting inherited by a rich guy, or be Hitler or be Hitler 2 years before the end of World War II? Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that question, bro. But that's a challenging one. That's one like because if you pick the homeless guy game, guess what, bro? Like you're still gonna be homeless, but you have a 5% chance of being inherited by a rich guy. Then again, if you pick Hitler, it's like, bro, you just killed millions of people allegedly. I think. Jesus. Oh, you have 1,000 pills in front of you. Each one you eat, you get 500K, but one of them could be a cyanide pill and you eat it and die instantly. How many pills did I eat? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. For me, because you could do a lot with. I see. I know people probably like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna eat 10 of them joints. Give me three, two, really. So I don't even want to risk it. Give me two. I get $1 million game. If we talking tax free too, whether it's taxable really don't even mean nothing. I have $1 million, bro. It's over with. Like I'm not saying my whole life is just completely set and I'm gonna be rich forever, but I can find out how to work this $1 million for a while. Yeah, I would take 2 pills. See, no, bro. No, 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 no. It's ain't done. I know you're not, gang. Because look, you could get. I was gonna say you can get 50 pills in. Him basically saying he'll take 100 pills. You can get 8 pills in, and on the ninth one, it can be the cyanide joint. Then what? You get nothing. You're dead. You could say I could say I take like 5, get my cool 5 million, but come on, bro. No, that's you tripping. Wait, no, that's not 5 million. It's like 4.5. I don't know, bro. Yeah, not gonna lie to you, bro. If I ain't gonna lie, maximum I would take 5 pills. I take 5 or 4. Matter of fact, let's go 4. I'll go 4, and I take that $2 million. Well, that's $2.5 million if I take 5. I said 4.5 million. I can't count, but yeah, I take 4 pills. Give me 2 million. Boom, 2 million. I'm decent. I don't need nothing else. Everybody else could have them pills. Give my $2 million. Oh my god, bro. Nah, gang. This is the worst hypothetical question of all time. Okay, so wait, what did he say again? You have to do one crime, but in doing that crime, you basically ensure that nobody else gets to ever do this crime again. Do I get away with this crime? Nah, that sounds crazy. I just said that. If the reason I asked that is because I was thinking automatically bank robbery. What's up, though, Gojo? I'm thinking bank robbery. I go rob a bank and I'm set. Like I just go rob a bank. Nobody else can rob banks now. Boy, it's gonna be some crazy answers to this. I know it is. Nah, right. Oh, get rid of scamming. Okay, sell somebody something fake, come up on some bread. Ooh, that'd be dope, bro. I scam somebody and get them to send me all their Bitcoin, and they'd be like, "Yep, nobody else can scam now, and the Bitcoin's mine." Even though our Bitcoin might be down right now, I'll get somebody to send me like 100 million, scam their ass. Boom. Now I can't nobody scam no more. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's some creative ones. Instead of all the nuclear ones that people would think of, everything else is like, I bet I'm good now. Ooh. $100,000. Wait, is it $100,000 or I get to go back in time as my 10-year old self with all of the memory that I have now? Oh man, that's a hard one, bro. Let me hit it. That's a nuke, bro. That's a nuke right there, gang. What? Said hopefully we don't have any meat grinders today. Well, we probably won't. I'm 2.5 hours into the stream, so well, not 2.5, an hour and a half into the stream, so I think we good for today. Plus the stream only gonna be like 2 hours or maybe 2.5, so we decent. But what was I finna say? Uh, Getting your peoples to invest in Bitcoin or getting your people to place bets on like the Super Bowl that you will win. That's crazy. And then when it turns out to happen, damn, that'd be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I would what would I do? I ain't gonna lie to you. I would just predict every Super Bowl, bro. Every Super Bowl from the time that I was 10, which would be for me 2010. Really, wait. Yeah, for me it would be 2010. I would just predict every Super Bowl. Every Super Bowl and the exact score outcome too. Hey, especially Tom Brady's joint. Tom Brady versus the Atlanta Falcons. I'm like, yo, they down 28-3. You place your money on them coming back and winning the Super Bowl, bro. And people be like, what, bro? What are you talking about? They're not going to come back and win, bro. It's 28-3. They lose it. It's over with, bro. It's not happening. I'm like, okay. You don't believe me, bro. They're going to come back and win the Super Bowl. And then when they come back and win, I'm like, see? Told you. And people are like, what? How did you know? And then I guess the next Super Bowl, you're like, yo, this team's going to win. This team's going to win. This person's going to get drafted. This person's going to get drafted here. Oh, my God, bro. I would predict Braun going to the finals every year, too. From 2010, what? 20 was that 2010, so that would be going well, no, that's the 2010 season, so that would be going into 2011. Yeah, I would just predict all Braun finals and all his victories. I also would create prize picks in FanDuel and like DraftKings. Facts. I would literally I would just drop, even though I don't know Drake's albums, but I would have the knowledge of it. I would just name all of Drake's albums. Like, yo, Drake, these are the name of your albums, bro. These are gonna be the names of your albums, just how much you gonna sell, and just give me my cut, bro. You know what I'm saying? And be like, what? What? Nah, come on, gang. 100K USD a year, but you become naked. You become naked for exactly 1 second at a random time each month. Nah, bro, that's not good enough. I can't do that. Nah, I'm decent on this one. Yeah, much longer. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's the only excuse you can use, gang. Because if you end up, bro, you get $100,000 a year, but you end up naked for 1 second every month at a random ass time. You don't let you be at a family gathering, at the bank, at the grocery store, uh, at the beach, at the gym. It's like people gonna be looking like, whoa, that dude was just naked for a whole second. And then you looked at him like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? That was AI footage. That was AI footage. And then the camera shows you being naked for one whole second, and then your clothes pop back on. It's like, like what? What the fuck is this? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they insured up to $250,000. If they not, well, yeah, if they don't, yeah, if it's more than $250,000, it's over with. Jesus Christ, bro. Wait, I need to hear that question again. I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that one more time. Mm-hmm. That person will die and you get all their wealth. Okay, so wealthiest rank from one all the way to 8 billion. I pick a random number, push the button, that person dies, and I get all their money pretty much. Morally, this is terrible, but I pick person number like 8 or 10, whoever they are, bro. I don't want to pick number one because you probably got too much going on. Or I pick person like number like 25 or something. Like give me a couple 100 million and then I'm decent. Yeah, that's a fact. Wait, no, no, no. I don't know if I agree with billionaires just needing to die, bro. I'm saying like I don't even know what I said. I don't know why I said whatever. Yeah. Homeless person asked me to check their lotto ticket, see if they won, and they did. What's my next step? What kind of lotto ticket we talking about? Are we saying lotto ticket as in scratch off lotto that they won, or are we saying lotto ticket as in lotto ticket that they placed and they lotto ticket that they placed like by picking the numbers and what's the name? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a law against you cashing in somebody else's lotto ticket that you didn't pay for. I mean, yeah, that you didn't go in and put the numbers in yourself. I don't know if it is, but if it's like one of them scratch off joints, I need that. Yeah. $1 million or a box with everything I've ever lost? I've never really like I haven't lost much important shit. Like I've never lost I never lost my wallet. I never really lost like no whole bunch of money like that. I've lost like a dub, $10, $5. Like I've lost shit like that, but I haven't lost like nothing, mate. Oh, everything I've ever lost. Does that include bets? If that includes bets that I've placed, I might take the box. Nah, I'm lying. I'll take the $1 million because I ain't lost $1 million in bets, bro. I've lost thousands though for sure. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. St. Don, bro. This nigga makes some good ass videos, good ass hypotheticals and shit, man. I ain't even mad at that, bro. Damn, that was crazy. All right, let's do this cheats video. Cheats, then the duck, and then we got some more St. Don too. So, um, why everyone quits these jobs? Why cheats? See what we got going on here. Cheats. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie to you. He and within this 9 minutes of this video, bro, he has to put in UPS has to be in here, bro. UPS. I know Uber Eats gonna be in here for sure. I don't know what other jobs can be in here though, but UPS and Uber Eats for sure. I don't even know why I didn't say Amazon, but okay. Even though I've never worked here, my man's worked here before, but Amazon does look like it looks like a terrible job. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think Jeff Bezos designed that. He said, "Why is Amazon?" Said, "Why is Amazon terrible though?" Um, I think it's just the working conditions in general, gang. Like, I'm not gonna say I would say working in the factory probably might be the worst if I had to take a guess. And only thing I could relate it to is working at UPS or FedEx. But Amazon is one of those jobs where it's like if you're working in a warehouse, that he had a story on here with people being denied bathroom breaks and them having to pee in water bottles, or it being like overly hot inside of the warehouse, or the whole task time off thing, whatever that is, like the whole the the amount of the amount of time you spend off task, you can be flagged for termination or whatever. That's terrible. Yeah, I don't really know. Like maybe bad wages. I think that's another thing, but that's all I could come up with. The turnover rate is 150% for Amazon. I ain't gonna lie, that the Amazon turnover rate might be either worse. It's probably either a lot worse or the same as UPS game, because UPS got a high turnover rate too, bro. UPS and FedEx, people that come in there and do it for like the first time, and they be in there like, yeah, man, I'm gonna come in here and work this job, and I heard it's easy, and let me go ahead and get this job real quick and do my thing. And then you look up, bro, and you like, my nigga, this job is ass. One of those. Working in a warehouse is probably the worst job of all time. Not gonna lie to you, only because I've done it so many times, and even though I've worked a lot of those jobs for very short periods, but it's the worst shit in the world. It's like I can see why some people would work at warehouses and do it if they like just not being bothered at work, and I can see why some people, if they worked at a warehouse and they was like, "Yo, bro, I'm hella depressed." I understand it. Yeah, call centers is crazy. Even though, if we being 100, there are people who work at call centers or like for customer service that don't give a damn about hanging up on somebody, bro. Like they will hang up hot and fast on you, especially if you getting cursed out. It's like, yeah, I ain't gotta tolerate that, bro. Let me hang up on you real quick. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I'm being 100, working for customer service or you sitting in call with or you sitting in call with somebody that's like angry or upset, and you work for like an insurance company, that's probably the worst shit of all time. I can't lie to you. This I ain't gonna say that this is worse than working in a warehouse, but if we talking about mental gymnastics, the mental gymnastics of this, it exceeds everything else, bro. It's not physical, but a whole your mental matters at work. No bullshit. Yeah, pretty much being unsociable. I mean, what they got, they have a reason for being unsociable, bro. If your job is to talk to people all day, I can see why you would be why you would get off from your job and not want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like being 100, I guess you can say in a way that's kind of the same thing for a streamer, but you get to kind of do what you want. You know what I'm saying? But your job is to talk though, so I understand. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. I would also say that I don't think the job itself, as far as like McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King, I don't think the job itself is terrible. I think the the types of individuals or the amount of individuals that you have to deal with on a daily basis, or yeah, on a daily basis, is the problem. Because you can get people that's gonna come in there that's gonna be nice, or even if they order get messed up, they come back to like, yo, oh y'all forgot this in my bag, or y'all forgot that, or y'all forgot this, or oh I didn't get that, or whatever the case may be, and they nice about it. And then you get people who feel like overly, totally entitled, being like, how could you have gotten this wrong? You work here, you do this all day. It's like, ma'am, I fulfilled 400 orders before you came in here. Your order number 401. Because we forgot this one thing, ma'am, don't get your panties in a bunch, bro. Go on about your business. And a lot of people's excuse be like, oh, I'm living my life. I got somewhere to be. So y'all could at least get this right. Ma'am, nobody asked you to stop at McDonald's. Guess what you could have did? You could have went and do what you had to do. And then you could have went home and cooked. We ain't asked you to stop there, bro. It's not our fault. First of all, average salary. Oh well, he did this. I was gonna say first, who the hell is well salary estimated as wait 1300 past and present jobs on Indeed. Oh, $12 an hour. Well, bro, this is wait hold on. This was updated June 29th of 2026. This is crazy. Nobody's working for $12 an hour no more. This was 10 years ago. This was 10 years ago. Salary, bro. This is salary that people were making an hour when I was like 17. The average, at least I think in Chicago, is the minimum wage is like $16, like 16.50 or something, like 17 pretty much. True. Yeah. That's the people, and I don't mean to keep pausing, but those are the people that work at UPS. The people that be like, yeah, man, I've been working at UPS or FedEx since 1999, man. I've been working here since the pay was $3.50 an hour, and it's like, I beg your pardon, brother. I beg your finest pardon. Who? You've been working here since $3 an hour, bro, and you're still here. Terrible. But even though I can say this, that's bad RNG because You were born during a time where social media didn't exist and you can make money elsewhere, but still, like, come on, bro. You need to find a side hustle or start a business, even though people, whatever. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would say this, bro. I don't know how it is right now, but I would imagine, or at least I could imagine that doing Uber Eats or DoorDash is probably decent now still, but I would imagine that it is pretty ass. Only because I ain't been with somebody to do this in like probably like 5 or 6 years. But bro, what I mean to tell you, like when DoorDash and Uber Eats really had just hit the market like 2016, bro. You know what I'm saying? Around that time. I think it was around maybe a little bit before that, but 2016 when that really got hot, at least when it hit Chicago, it wasn't that many people doing it. Well, it was, but then again, it wasn't as many people that's doing it now. And it was more of a like, okay, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I remember doing it with my mans, and well, that sounds crazy. I remember doing weeks with my mans, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, it was really like a whole shift. We used to do that shit for like 6 hours, game, six, probably. If I had to be honest, we was doing this shit for like 5 or 6 hours minimum. Motherfucker make like $100 maximum, like three, almost close to four something, bro. But that's when you had to get up and go do it for like 6 hours straight, no breaks. You know what I'm saying? Get as many orders as you can, and bro, it's tedious work, gang. It's tedious work that you don't want to do. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Facts. Like, and that's the crazy part, bro. Because my man's used to do when we used to do DoorDash. We literally used to be driving his car. I remember he had a Toyota Corolla. This was 2016, and it was a 2016 Toyota Corolla. We used to drive that joint gang until it was on E. Like, I'm not even trolling. Like, we used to literally drive that car on E, bro. He used to be he used to literally be below E gang. And see, but this is the thing. You gotta really know your car. He knew his car so well. So even when we dropped below E and his car said like, yo, you got like 5 miles to go. He'd be like, yeah, we got way more than 5 miles, gang. And I'll be sitting there just looking like, I don't know if we really do, bro, but he be telling me, trust me, gang. Trust me, I know this motherfucker. We got way more than 5 miles. And we'll be driving for way more than 5 miles, gang. He'll be, all right, I'm finna go to the gas station. That nigga throw like $5 in that shit, $8. He'll get us much past E, not even to half a tank, and then we'll just ride on that shit. Like, all right, we finna go home. And it's like, come on, bro. We literally out here playing Russian roulette with this gas tank, bro. What are we doing? Jesus. Yeah, it is crazy, bro. And then yeah, you do get lost, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I would say this, dude. the best part of doing DoorDash would be you doing it in close proximity of places where you can get constant orders. But then the most ass part about that would be you doing it in close proximity of something where you get constant orders, because you going okay, a benefit, you going back to the same buildings, you know where to go, and then a con, you going to a building where it's like the shit is like a maze. Why am I going in here? Or it's like, damn, I go into this building, but the customer's like, yo, I want you to bring it up to my door instead of you leaving it in the lobby. That shit is ass, my nigga. And it's like, oh shit, this nigga live on floor 30 fucking 7. I gotta take the elevator up there, and then I gotta walk around 47 corners and then drop it off. That's too much, bro. It's too much on the, like I said, it's mentally taxing instead of it being physically taxing. Well, a little bit physically too. Yeah, that's crazy. Terrible. I can't lie to you. I've always thought about it in my brain. Like, I wonder what people who wear them Goofy and Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse costumes, not how much they make. They probably get decent bread, but I want to know, like, how hydrated are they? If you down here in Universal Studios, it's 8,000 degrees. How do you have, like, are you? I'm sorry, bro. This is just me going out on a limb here. They have to be butt naked in them suits, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you got clothes on in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here, bro? I'm not even gonna lie to you. What? She's funny as hell. True. W video cheats. I can't lie to you, brother, man. It's a W freaking video. It's a great one. Let me see the comments. It's probably somebody like, damn, bro. Said bold of you to assume. This nigga to my bold of you to assume I have a job. Oh my god. Said we called our workplace the gulag. It's a delivery warehouse. One day a customer snap said, fucking I'm leaving, and walked towards the exit. The supervisor lady, a robust Eastern European woman, blew the referee whistle. Pure, you come back, you come back. Jesus. The worst about the current generation is the job market is so terrible. And virtually every employee, virtually every employer wants their employees to give them an arm and a leg for a successful career. So you can go to school and college, but good luck actually landing something successfully or something successful. And there's simply no second chances. That's true. So that's why the internet is filled with so many god awful influencers and grifters. So anything to spout bullshit and make pennies prevails, I guess. True. Um, Crazy how there's this much hated jobs and so little good ones. That is true too. So remember, the worst jobs are always gonna be the ones where your manager yells at you constantly. Said no amount of money will be worth being a verbal punching bag. Yeah, that's true. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Worst job I ever had was UPS, bro, and I'll keep saying that. And I can say this: worst job I ever had was UPS, and I worked at a meat factory, gang. I remember, I'll never forget that shit. Stampede Meats. You know what I'm saying? Or Stampede some shit, whatever. The factory name is Stampede though. Or the meat company name is Stampede. I don't know. Whatever. That's besides the point. That was that I thought that was the worst job I ever had, and it was the first job I had out of high school. UPS was 1,000 times worse than that job. I'll work at Stampede again before I work at UPS ever in my life, bro. UPS is ass. Not even gonna lie to you. People yelling at you, being like, "Yo, I'm the dictator. I tell you what to do." Like they Mbappe, you don't do this or you will be fired. Type of shit. It's like, god damn, bro. This job is so ass. Shout out to that ass job though. Let's get to hmm. I should do this non-stop joint. Let me see. Alright, let me just do this duck video. I don't even. It's not much else I really want to do though. Damn. Let's do this the duck video though, man. The corny world of scalping by the duck. See what he got going on, man. So Pokemon cards. Could you call sneaker resellers scalpers? Well, yeah, they used to do the whole buy thing and get like a thousand pair of shoes and yeah. So you could say that. Do this actually work? Well, I think the Pokemon card thing might still be a thing where people can make a whole lot of money. I don't think the shoe thing really work no more. Do it? Not even gonna lie to you. Oh yeah, I was just gonna bring this up. I've seen a couple videos, and I think I've seen these on. Does that say AIDS? Many people die from murder, AIDS. So what's that? What? I don't even know what that is. But I've seen people. I've seen videos of people, and it's people wearing meta glasses come to these like kiosk type things where you can buy Pokemon cards out of, and I think it's like every 7 buys you get like a certain rare what's it call it, and people will literally stand there for other people to for other people not to get it, and then that one person shows up and they're like, yeah, let me go ahead and buy some shit out of here, and they'll come by and they'll come and buy 2 cards, and then people will stand in front of the thing like, no, I was standing here for hours, bro. I was standing here for hours, and I wanted to buy this. It's like, come on, gang, why are you doing all that dick riding? Jesus, I've seen this. I've seen these. I've seen that footage before, bro. People really be fighting over Pokemon cards, gang. Like I don't think it's ever that serious. Like, is these cards gonna be life changing? Like they could change your life within like the blink of an eye. You can get like $8 million for 1 card. Like, why are you doing so much nuclear work over this? It ain't even the fact that well, I guess you could say it is the fact that he's a grown man, but it's the fact that you crashed out because the lady told you, yeah, it's already a line right here. You was finna buy this, so you just decided to throw it all over the store. That's like somebody being at one of those, being at like a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts, any fast food place, buying a drink, and they feel insulted, so they decide to pour the drink on the ground or throw the drink across the counter at the cashier or whatever. Like that shit is too ignorant, gang. It's that's we don't need that type of ignorance in the fucking world, bro. Let's chill the fuck out with the stupid shit. I don't even understand the. Well, I get the hype behind the Pokemon card shit, and that you could make some bread from it. But what are the odds behind it though? Like, is the odds on this higher than you sports betting and winning? Like, I don't really get it. But shout out to the people that do. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck is that? What did they buy it and just put it out here? Oh, I get what she's saying. Never mind. Jesus. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The AP Swatch game. I remember watching the creator say he was saying it, and he was like, "Yo, bro, I don't think most people know, but that when they said that they was gonna make the AP Swatch shit, they didn't say that they was gonna stop making them, gang. Like they was gonna drop them joints, and when they first dropped, of course, people are gonna be like scalping and looking to buy them. He like, gang, all you gotta do is wait. You can wait a year or two, or wait a couple months. This hype is gonna die down for these shits, and then you can go and get them for a lower price, and then you just have one now. This is like I thought about it too. Like, damn, they are right. Why would you? Why would you? Why would you go and get? It's like I put it like this. It's like going to go buy a game system like an Xbox, like the Xbox when it first dropped and the PS5 when it first dropped. During that time, and paying 1,000 for the system instead of you waiting. I ain't gonna lie, even the year later, they were still that much. But instead of you waiting a year or maybe even 2 years or maybe even a couple months and being like, okay, the craze for these joints have died off, and I could just go get one. Um, Even though PS5 has raised their prices as of lately, but I'm pretty sure you can go and get one elsewhere. Like go to your local pawn shop. People sell PS5s at the pawn shop all the time, gang. They got a PS5 and they're gonna be selling it not for the low, but they'll sell it for like 300-400, and you probably could bargain a price with them niggas. Nah, nigga, they marking. I ain't gonna lie, that's a deal. If we being honest, the duck, they marking the prices up to like 2,500 to 3K. If we talking just like niggas who buying it just to resell it. Yep, idiots. Not gonna lie to you. Most companies know what they be doing. They're like, yo, bro, if we drop a collab with these people, and we act like actually we don't even have to act like if we drop a collab with this certain brand and we tell people like, yeah, first come first serve, we don't even have to state the fact that we're not only making a limited amount. We could just say, yo, bro, this is what we dropping. This is when it drop. Come by it, and then they drop it, and you can go buy it. And the people who and the masses go buy it that day, they're gonna be like, oh, everybody still wants some. But we just gonna keep producing these joints, and then you can just buy them later. It's like when mics drop. People go crazy. I don't know if they still do it now, but back in the day, people used to go crazy and be like, "Oh, I gotta go to the store. I gotta get them. I gotta get them when they first come out." And then it's like, "Oh, okay, boom, they come out." And then guess what? Nike decides, people still want these shoes. Guess what we're gonna do? A month or two later, we're still gonna keep the same shoes and put them out again. Well, we're not gonna put them out again, but they still gonna be in stores like 2 or 3 months later. And well, we gonna drop the shoes 2 or 3 months later after everybody done already bought them, and then the people who want them can just go get them now, and it's like the same effect. Yep. Yep. And I'm not even gonna say that, bro. I'm gonna just say this: the people who going and buying, and the people who are going and buying them, aka the scalpers, and they want to resell them for like 5x, 10x the price. I can't blame them for wanting to hustle. I blame the people who are buying them for 5x the price. It's like when the PlayStation 5 came out, and then you had same thing, scalpers going to go buy. 75 PlayStations or 100 PlayStations and then take the picture like, I have a whole bunch of PlayStations, bro. If you want one, I bought them all for like 400-500 a piece. If you want one, just pay me 1,000 and you can get one. And it's like, my nigga, what? Like, why the fuck would I do that, bro? I could just wait 8 months and then go buy one for the same price that you did. Why the fuck would I buy it from you? That's stupid. Yep. They been doing this though, bro. Concert tickets, tickets to everything. Coachella, like hell, WrestleMania, anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? People having like tickets to Coachella, whatever the case may be, buying them and being like, yeah, I'm finna resell my Coachella tickets, even though I bought them for like, let's say a Coachella ticket costs like 3-4 bands. I don't know how much that shit actually costs. And then you resell it and you resell it to somebody who got a whole bunch of money and it's like, yeah, this is $8,000 now. Come on, bro. Don't let you buy multiple. Yep. Yeah. Jesus. What? No way somebody scalping Trader Joe's tote bags, bro. Come on, man. Stop doing all that spamming, dummy. Bro, so you telling me people are going to go buy Trader Joe's tote bags and the like, huh? They going to buy Trader Joe's tote bags to do what? Like walk around with them as like their purses or what? He he built like a wet bag of laundry. What? It's like it's like when the boo boos were hyped and then people was just buying them joints. What the hell did she just buy? What was that? What is she buying? What is she? What is this? Pokemon cards? You. First of all, you can already tell what type of character or type of person she is. She left the house in pajamas. Like, let's be serious. Come on, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to hear all that, bro, because I already watched it. W video loaded duck. W freaking video. Mm, let's go to. How long have I been live? 2 hours. We gonna do. I think I'm gonna do this last. I'm gonna do this last Saint Don video, and then. Damn, I ain't got no video on here about that one nigga. Damn, I think I watched them all. Fuck. I'm gonna put some more videos on here about that nigga though. Fuck it. Let's do this Saint Don joint. Then I'll be up off this joint. The Art of Oral Farming by Saint Don. Let's get it. Let's get straight into it, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Plague doctors for one. Why'd you wearing a bird mask? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, this is I think this is everybody, bro. But it's that I'm not gonna lie, but for me, I don't know why people do the whole weather app thing. I do the like, let me scroll on Instagram, even though I wasn't on Instagram and I don't care about what's on Instagram at this very moment. But I guess the weather app is another, that the weather app would be my version, or the weather app would be somebody else's version of mine being Instagram. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe that's the new method, but the method back in the day used to be like, yeah, I gotta act the toughest around the females, or your man's would be like, all right, bro, let's like slap box or play fight real quick, but I'm gonna try to big dog you so I can seem like I'm the alpha of the group, even though you a bitch ass nigga, and she'll probably slap the shit out you. Oh my god. Yep. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was too corny, bro. Well, for one, if I'm being honest, he's in here full of a bunch of pasty, pale skinned Caucasians, and I don't think none of them could have did that, at least with any coordination. See, I don't even think Speed, like I don't think Speed thought he was gonna hit this backflip. I think he intentionally did this. I don't know why though. Kyle was just saying something. He was having a random conversation with him, and then he decided to get up and backflip into his setup. This was crazy. He lost a billion aura points from this moment though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? I'm sorry, bro. Speed, you are the most disgusting human I've ever seen on the planet, on the face of this earth, bro. What was this? I've never seen somebody shoot snot out of both of their nostrils. Yeah, yeah. Look. Oh my god, bro. Let me see the political and economical state of the world right now. He like I'm sorry, bro. Jaden Smith is he's such a cornball game, but I kind of understand and get why he's such a cornball. Is because his father is also a lame. So he takes after his dad in being the biggest cornball on the planet. Like we all thought Will Smith had the most aura of all time, bro. And he did before he sat down and did that goddamn red table talk with his wife. And she sat there and explained to him why she was sleeping with August Alsina and getting dicked down by him, and how Will Smith can't really do nothing with her no more, and how he's much less of a man than August Alsina is. That's crazy, bro. And he sat there and was just like, yeah, yeah. That's when we knew Will Smith was a lame, and he just had a catastrophic downfall since then. Crazy work, bro. What's up, Frog Lover? Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who none of them other dudes was. They was aura farming though, but Thanos has aura. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Definition of aura. Auraful. Nah, that was too lame. Just aura. No way this white man really said that. What? Jesus. Facts. The goat. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy work. Like, why would he destroy that moon like that, bro? Who the fuck is this ugly ass nigga? Juke Jennings. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He do be oral farming, and it's like I don't see how he doesn't like. How doesn't he? Never mind. Come on, bro. Playboy Cardi. I'm sorry, bro. Playboy Cardi lost me like as far as oral when he put that thong on, bro, or that leotard, whatever it was. It looked like a thong. When he put that on, it was over with for him, gang. At least for me, it was. And he and he be putting lollipops in his mouth and sucking on lollipops, and he might be a geeks low key. Frank Ocean might also be a geeks, but yeah, I don't know if these two dudes are geechies, so that's why it's like they kind of on the fence for me as far as aura. You know what I'm saying? What's that word, Caden? Welcome back. Yeah. Jesus Christ, bro. Tell me, what is your opinion on fake designer clothes? And he told me, yeah, my man's got on some fake shoes right now. See, that's why you don't tell your man that you got something fake on, especially if your man's just like a huge dick rider. You always gotta tell your man, yeah, I bought these joints. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you dig me? Yep. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Niggas that'll do something like that, but like, yeah, bro, you still need my hotspot, bro. You still need my hotspot. It's like I ain't gonna lie to you. That's when you get into the battle of like you got to go petty for petty. Like if he asks you, do you still need his do you still need his hotspot? You have to go with like, yeah, you like, nah, I don't need your hotspot, bro. But do you still need them sheets from my crib, bro? From when you pissed in the bed last night? You have to go there. Like you have to literally one up this nigga and everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm one of them niggas. I'm willing to go beneath the earth to disrespect you, gang. Like no bullshit. Like, yeah, stop playing with me, gang. What you want to do? Like, do you really want to go here with being disrespectful and trying niggas in front of the hoes? Trust me. If that's it, I don't even like to play that game. But if you gonna play it with me, let's play for real. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Once I say you peed in the bed, it's like, oh, they looking at him like, what, nigga, you peed in the bed? I ain't never peed in the bed. What you talking about, fool? Yeah, nigga, stop playing. Goof ass nigga. True. Osama having to stare down, wait, having a stare down with a cop who shut down his show. I ain't gonna lie, he low key look like he low key look kind of zesty. I want to let back on this. Harvey, this dog. I heard it before. It's definitely tough though. I ain't gonna lie, he looks like a cornball gang, and possibly he might be a geech. Yeah, I will say this though: Trump can't oral farm after he's been named in the Epstein files 4,000 times. That's when you lose oral. That's like that. Them oral points you can't get back. Oh, you've been to Epstein Island. No oral for you. It's infinite oral loss. Like you can't gain it back neither. W freaking video. Saint Don. I can't lie to you, bro. This man proceeds to drop bangers after bangers after bangers, even though this is old. But yeah, regardless. Zeph made a video about oral farming too. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. This is definitely the end of the stream though, y'all. W 2 hours and 30 minute stream. Big W's in the chat. I will definitely be doing a much longer stream tomorrow. I'm aiming for like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try to beat the my longest stream, which was about 7 hours. I think I might have streamed like 8 before, but my longest stream was 7 hours, and that was a stream university joint. But 99% of it was just me sitting to see if I got accepted. But I'm definitely tomorrow finna try to knock out a much longer stream for y'all, and I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow too. I dropped one today, and if you in here, make sure you like it. Caden, if you still in here, anybody else is in here, make sure you like and comment on my recent video, bro. I just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Do me that favor. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Big deuces. Love you niggas. You dig? And my phone on 15%. Okay. What Pops won't say? Okay. Woo back, baby. Let me see something.